is a new topic, scholarships. This is a very interesting and important actually topic if you want to apply for a scholarship one day, or maybe you know who wants to apply, or maybe your children will apply, I don't know. So, we will be able to talk about scholarships by the end of our lesson. We will also be able to pronounce the sounds S and Sh correctly. So we're focusing on S and Sh and the difference between these two sounds, S and Sh sounds. And we will be aware of some vocabulary relating to today's topic. We'll practice. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the weather. It's raining all day, so I'm very sorry about that. So, vocabulary relating to today's topic. We'll learn a couple of phrases. We'll practice your pronunciation. We are going to have an interesting and useful lesson. And to start with, we will answer these two questions. Okay, so question number 1 is, what type of scholarships do you know? What type of scholarships do you know? And question number 2, what are some benefits of receiving a scholarship? Okay, so what are some benefits of receiving a scholarship? And the students keep coming and coming. This is very good actually. If you want to participate, so just you don't have to type anything. If you want to listen only, please let me know about that. Type it in the chat box. Thank you, Srila, that you warned me, so I will not bother you. And there is a problem with my sound, please let me know about it too, okay? Okay, so hello, Rapan. Hello, could you introduce yourself, please?
Rapan. Good evening, teacher. My name is Sanwati Katpapan. My nickname is Jeff. I'm 37 years old. I live in Chachoengsao province. My hobby is listening music and cooking.
Nice to meet you, Jeff. Nice to meet you. What types of scholarships do you know?
What type of science, accounting,
Okay. What about some benefits? What are some benefits of receiving a scholarship?
is save my money, save your money for learning.
Okay, it will definitely save your money if you receive a scholarship. Thank you, Gia, very much. Okay. Hello, Nam Wong. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Good morning. Good evening, teacher. I am Yuthapum Nam Wong. I am 58 years old. I am retired now. I live in Phayao, Thailand. My hobby taking photo and taking videos. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Youth. So, Youth, what types of scholarships do you know?
I know about government scholarships. Yeah, and scholarships for high school students, and scholarship for undergraduate students, Yeah.
Okay. What are some benefits of receiving a scholarship?
The benefits of receiving scholarships, I think, just as scholarships provide me to with financial support to about financial support, and I think the benefits of receiving scholarships is when I am recognized for my accomplishment. It gives me the confidence to pursue other goals. Yes.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you very much. Besides, also not only financial support, but also they help you to feel more confident. Great.
Yeah, yes.
So hello, Anne. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, my name is Ratchanon Samsaravisan. Can you call me Anne? I am 24 years old. I live in Samut Prakan province, Thailand, and I am a software engineer. And my hobbies are playing badminton and watching movie. Nice to meet you, teacher.
Nice to meet you, Anne. So, Anne, what types of scholarships do you know?
I know like scholarship for students, for university, for scholarship for internship, something like that.
Okay, and what are some benefits of receiving a scholarship?
The scholarship can help you to save the money.
Definitely, it can help you to save your money. Thank you, Aunt, very much. And now we're going to ask, hello, Hamasombon. Hello, can you hear me?
Listen only.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for letting me know. So if you want to listen only, please type it in English in the chat box for your teacher. Okay, I'm so sorry I don't understand Thai. Thanks a lot. Hello, my Kami.
Hello, teacher.
Could you introduce yourself, please? Could you introduce yourself to us, please?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yes, so could you introduce yourself to us, please?
Okay, I am Surajidapon. My Kami, you can call me Ning. I'm 40 years old. I'm a Thai teacher. I live in Nakhon Phanom province. My hobby is watching TV. Nice to meet you, teacher. Bye.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Could you type your nickname in the chat box, please?
Okay.
Ning. Okay, thank you. So, Ning, what types of scholarships do you know?
Scholarship is a money. What type of? Okay. What type of scholarship? Okay. Scholarship. Government scholarship. Company sponsor scholarship. And religious scholarship. Okay, have one. Athletics scholarship.
Okay. And what are some benefits of receiving a scholarship?
Benefits. Okay. Scholarship. Again, teacher, about the question. I don't understand.
Question number 2. Question number 2. What are some benefits of receiving scholarships? It's on the slide.
Benefit receiving a scholarship. Okay. I get money. I get money. When I get a scholarship, I can study in the university. Yeah. And I can select the subject I want to study.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. And that's okay. Sure, you can change, but if you let me know if you decide to participate again, please, I will let you speak then, okay? Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next section of our lesson. And student A, you want to ask your friend how to apply for a college scholarship. Okay, you want to ask your friend how to apply for a college scholarship. And student B, you are student A's friend, so talk with your friend, okay? Talk with your friend. And now I am going to ask, how many people we have left here? We have 1, 2, 3 who want to listen only, and 1 person who wants to participate, and someone, and Giab left, I think. Okay, so I think we have no choice actually, and I will ask Youth and Ning to have a conversation now. Ning, you're student A. Ning, you're student A. Youth, you're student B.
Okay. Hello, Kun. Oh, sorry, I don't know your name.
Yut. My name.
Okay. Hello, Kun Yus. I have a problem. I want to know how I apply for a college scholarship. Can you advise me?
Okay, Kun Ning. If you have to apply for scholarships, I may I give you some advice? You can learn about scholarships in several ways, including contacting the financial aid office at the school you plan to attend, and checking information in a public library, or researching on online on Facebook. Yeah. You can find out the information of scholarship online.
Okay, but I want to apply for a scholarship from a university. How can I do?
Scholarship. Please tell me what type of scholarships you want. Scholarship for undergraduate student, right?
I check the grade, right? I check my grade is a high grade or a low grade, right?
You have a low grade. So I think scholarships. If you want to win in the scholarship, you have to improve your grade. I think you should working hard for read book or practice your skill. So you have to work hard before you apply a scholarship, and I want you to research about the information about the scholarships, and you can learn about how to apply, and make sure you read the application carefully, and then you must fill it out completely, and especially you must sure about the application deadline, I think.
Okay, I list information again, and I check my grade and my document.
Yes, I see.
Again, because it's important for get a scholarship.
Yes.
Thank you for your advice.
Yeah, good luck for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, very good job. Thank you so much. And Giap is back, so I'm going to ask her now. Giap, hello. So I want to apply for a scholarship. Could you help me with that, please? Could you give me some advice?
The internet for scholarship and talk with your teacher of college. He will suggest you.
Yes, so I can search the internet, And then, when should I apply for scholarships? When do I need to apply for scholarships?
That depends on each scholarship.
Look at your grade. You can apply that scholarship.
Okay, so it depends on my grades, okay? That's a good point. Thank you very much, Gia. Thanks a lot. Unfortunately, there is something with your sound. Okay, I cannot hear you clearly all the time. Sometimes it's interrupted, so if you could do something about it, that would be great, because sometimes I cannot hear you at all. Okay, so now we are moving to the next dialogue section of our lesson. And Jolie says, can you give me some tips on how to apply for a scholarship? She asked her friend Jane, and Jane replies, sure. To get a scholarship, you should start the research process and apply for scholarships in different categories, right? So Jane is not sure what her friend's talking about. She asks in different categories, what do you mean? And Jane, well, actually is not very specific. She just repeats what she said before. I mean, don't limit yourself. You can apply for different types of scholarships in different categories, right? So that's a valuable piece of advice, because Jolly definitely should do it if she can. And she says, I see. I have applied for some scholarships, but I haven't heard anything back yet. And Jane says, there are millions of scholarships, and the list is updated every day, so don't give up your efforts. Don't give up if your efforts aren't rewarded immediately, right? This is very, very useful. Well, this is a very, very useful piece of advice. Don't give up if your efforts aren't rewarded immediately. And Julie says, okay, thanks for your advice. So now I'm going to ask Jiap, you're Jolly.
Yes.
Okay, so Ni, you're Jane. Could you read this dialogue for us, please?
Okay.
Can you give me some tips on how to apply for a scholarship?
Sure. To get a scholarship, you should study the search process and apply for scholarship in different categories.
Jiap, can you hear me? Jiap? Unfortunately, I can hear you. I cannot hear you. Ning, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's try one more time. Youth, you're Jolly this time, okay? Youth, you're Jolly.
Can you give me some tips on how to apply for a scholarship?
Sure. To get a scholarship, you should start the search process and apply for scholarship in different categories.
In different categories? What do you mean?
I mean, don't limit yourself. You can apply for different types of scholarship in different categories.
I see. I have applied for some scholarships, but I haven't heard anything back yet.
There are millions of scholarships, and the list is updated every day, so don't give up if your efforts aren't rewards immediately.
Okay, thanks for your advice.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. And now we're going to practice our pronunciation. And here we have new words. So please just read all these 8 words, and don't forget that we are focusing on s and sh sounds. Okay, we're focusing on s and sh sounds. Please just read all these 8 words below here. Okay, I will ask Giab one more time. Giab, can you hear me? Hello, Giab.
Yes, I'm hear you, teacher.
Okay, Giab, could you read these 8 words, please?
Scholarship, university, application, education, search, information, soon, scam.
Very good, thanks. Youth.
Scholarship, university, application, education, search, information, soon, scam.
Okay, good job. And okay, and Ming.
Yes, teacher. Scholarship, university, application, education, search, information, soon, scam.
Okay, good job. Everyone did a wonderful job. This the difference between s and sh sounds is not that difficult to understand, right? So s is in sh is in scholarship, application, education, information. The first word scholarship is pronounced with actually s and sh sounds, right? So s is the first sound and sh is in the middle towards the end. So scholarship, application, education, information, university, search, soon, scam. Alright? So now I'll ask you guys to pronounce all these words for me one more time, please. Ning.
Okay. Scholarship, application, education, information, university, search, soon, scam.
Could you please pronounce search?
Search.
Okay, very nice. Very good. Thank you, Ning. Youth?
Scholarship, application, education, information, and university, search, soon, scam.
Okay, thank you very much. And finally, Giab.
Scholarship, application, education, information, university, search, soon, scam.
Okay, very nice. Thank you, guys. And now we can move on to the conversation section of our lesson. And you want to give your teacher some tips on how to get a scholarship. Give your teacher some tips on how to get a scholarship. We have your contexts. Context number 1, apply for local scholarships. Context number 2, make a scholarship application schedule and stick to it. Okay. Context number 3, beware of potential scholarships and financial aid scam. Okay, we also have a few suggestions. They are on the slide. So now please choose one of these contexts and talk to me. Jude, could you please choose one of these contexts now?
I choose the first one. apply.
Context number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
Okay. Okay, so, hello youth. I would like to apply for a scholarship. Can you give me some tips on how to do it?
Well, I think the part of smaller pool, you will face less competition than with applying for national scholarships, and find it easier to ask questions of the application. So I think smaller pool, a smaller scholarships is suitable for you. I think you can choose apply for small scholarships.
Small local scholarships, that's a great idea.
Yes.
So, less competition, yeah, I agree. And how do I find one? I think it's more difficult to find this kind of scholarship. So, how to find out about a local scholarship?
I give you some advice for just for find the local scholarships. I think you should try on online websites, and you can just research for local scholarships by searching on Google websites for search engine for you to try to find the information about the several local scholarships. I think you can find out.
Okay, those are great tips. Thank you, youth, very much. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Gia, could you refresh? Could you refresh again, please? I don't know what the problem is. Refresh again. That's the typo. Okay, Ning, could you choose one of these contexts?
Contact. I'll contact number 2, teacher.
Number 2. Okay, so Ning, I would like to apply for a scholarship. Can you give me some tips on how to do it? How to apply for a scholarship?
You should make a scholarship application schedule. Update scholarship in the internet every day, and you check about scholarship. Where have a scholarship at the local company or as school. You find a scholarship from them.
Okay, so I should make a scholarship application schedule and stick to it. That's a great idea. Thank you. So this way I won't miss deadlines. Ning, have you ever applied for a scholarship?
Again, teacher.
Have you ever applied for a scholarship?
I never have a scholarship before.
Okay, well, maybe one day you will apply for a scholarship. Thank you for your advice, though. Thank you, Ning. Okay, now we are going to ask Giab. So, Giab, which context would you like to choose?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, so Giab, I want to apply for a scholarship. Could you please give me some tips on how to do it?
Beware of potential scholarship and financial aid scam.
Okay, and how can I protect myself? How can I protect myself from scams, from these scholarships and potential aid scams?
You should ask who never apply that scholarship and how you save yourself by search internet the way you should. Okay. You should read condition often before decision. Yes, like that.
Okay, so I need to research first and then make sure that this is a reliable company, or maybe, I don't know, the organization that gives that scholarship, right? Thank you, Jeff, very much. Thanks a lot for your advice. And now we are going to move on to the assessments part of the lesson. Thank you, guys, all of you. That was a wonderful lesson today. Sorry. Okay, unfortunately we had a couple of technical issues. I hope that that you still had a good lesson. So good, very great. So very good job, very good job. Your pronunciation is good. Your vocabulary is good. Yeah, grammar is very good actually. Yeah, vocabulary and grammar is very good. Just one tiny thing I wanted to mention. So after preposition for, if we want to state the purpose, we usually use verbs with ing endings or nouns, right? So some advice for find a local scholarship. So some advice for finding a local scholarship, or some advice to find a local scholarship. Some advice for finding a local scholarship, okay? Other than that, very, very good job. The grammar is really good. Giap, also very good job. Unfortunately, good pronunciation too, good grammar too. Just unfortunately, I couldn't hear you clearly until that time. Just a couple of times I couldn't hear you at all. So one tiny thing that I would like to remind you guys, we usually say I am not here, as I am not in this place, or I don't hear, if you refer to your hearing ability, right? I don't hear, because here that's a verb, so I don't hear, right? Not I'm not here, but I don't hear, then I'm not here, I'm not with you, I'm someplace else. Okay, so very good job. And me, also great job tonight. Very nice job. Again, very good vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar too. Just one tiny thing, so someone like me decides to ask you a question, have you ever done something? The answer is usually I have never had or I have done something before, right? So in this case, it's not I never have a scholarship before. I have never had a scholarship. Okay, so I have never had a scholarship. I have never had a scholarship before is also good. Just we need to remember that we are actually talking about the past. So I have never done something. I never had a scholarship. It's also fun, but it's just I never have a scholarship. That is not correct. Okay, very, very good job, everyone, guys. So once again, good pronunciation. All of you, very good pronunciation. We didn't have to practice it whatsoever, right? So that was great. Okay. So now we are just going to move to the end of our lesson. I will simply remind you of what we talked about tonight, right? So we talked about scholarships and we practiced the sounds S and sh, okay? S and sh sound. And a couple of phrases, right, that we know from today. Can you give me some tips on how to apply for a scholarship? You should apply for different types of scholarships in different categories, and don't give up if your efforts aren't rewarded immediately. Should sounds are in scholarship, application, education, information, and sound is in university, search, soon, and scan. So please practice at home when you have some time and do your homework. That's important, okay? And before we finish, I would like to ask you if you have questions. Do you have, if there is a question, students want to listen only, you can always ask your questions in the chat box. I'll stay here for a minute, okay, Mom? So, do you have any questions about this lesson?
No, teacher, thank you.
No, thank you, teacher.
Okay, so if there are no questions, once again, guys, if you still have, some of you decided to listen only, if you have questions, please feel free to ask me in the chat box. Again, I'll stay here for a few more seconds to give you that opportunity. If you don't have questions, then I'm going to thank you again for joining Topic and Nature tonight. If you want to apply for a scholarship, do that. It's possible to get one. There are lots of types of aid, financial aid, and if you really need it, you can get it. Okay, so please don't forget that everything is possible. Nothing is impossible, right? Nothing is impossible. So if you want to get a scholarship, just apply for it. I'm sure you will succeed. Once again, thank you very much for your efforts and active participation. Thank you very much for joining Topic and Info tonight. I hope you have your rest. You have a great rest of your day. Have a great night and a wonderful rest of your week, right? So have fun, guys. Have a good night and goodbye. Bye-bye.
I have been researching for hours, trying to find a scholarship, but there's just too much information. Can you give me some advice? Hello, class. My name is John, and today we'll be learning new vocabulary about discussing scholarships. I hope you find it very exciting. Now, let's watch a video.
girl so bad.
Who?
Look, Mary Kay. She just received a full scholarship to Harvard University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world.
Mary Kay from our high school.
Yeah. At that time, everyone doubted her possibility to enter university. But look at her now. She proved them wrong.
Well, if she could do it, why don't you try?
Try what?
Try applying for a scholarship to study abroad. Melbourne University has always been your dream, right?
Yeah, but it's hard. I'm afraid I might fail.
Oh, come on. Mary Kay is nowhere near as good as you are. All you need now is great determination.
Maybe you're right.
Oh, I believe you can do it. Just go for it, girl. I have been researching for hours, trying to find a scholarship, but there's just too much information. Can you give me some advice? Hello, class. My name is John, and today we'll be learning new vocabulary about discussing scholarships. I hope you find it very exciting. Now, let's watch a video.
I wish I could be this girl so bad.
Who?
Look, Mary Kay. She just received a full scholarship to Harvard University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world.
Mary Kay from our high school.
Yeah. At that time, everyone doubted her possibility to enter university. But look at her now. She proved them wrong.
Well, if she could do it, why don't you try?
Try what?
Try applying for a scholarship to study abroad. Melbourne University has always been your dream, right?
Yeah, but it's hard. I'm afraid I might fail.
Oh, come on. Mary Kay is nowhere near as good as you are. All you need now is great determination.
Maybe you're right.
Oh, I believe you can do it. Just go for it, girl. Now, let's keep going. We will learn some common words that are often used when talking about scholarship. Prestigious. Prestigious. Respected and admired as very important or of very high quality. For example, he received one of the most prestigious awards of this competition. Doubt. Doubt. To feel uncomfortable about something. To feel that something is not true, will probably not happen again, etc. For example, I never doubted that she would come. Enter. Enter. To become a member of an institution. To start working in an organization or a profession. For example, is it difficult for him to enter a public school? Prove. Prove. To use facts, evidence, etc., to show that something is true. For example, they hope this new evidence will prove her innocence. Apply. Apply. To make a formal request, usually in writing, for something such as a job, a place at college, university, etc. For example, he has applied to join the army. Determination. Determination. The quality that makes you continue trying to do something even when it is difficult. For example, he fought the illness with courage and determination. Okay, in this part, we will learn some common sentences that are often used when talking about scholarships. She just received a full scholarship from Harvard University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world. She just received a full scholarship from Harvard University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world. At that time, everyone doubted her possibility of entering a university. At that time, everyone doubted her possibility of entering a university. Melbourne University has always been your dream, right? Melbourne University has always been your dream, right? All you need now is great determination. All you need now is great determination.
Ah, I wish I could be this girl so bad.
Who?
Look, Mary Kay. She just received a full scholarship to Harvard University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world.
Who does the woman wish to be? She wishes to be Mary Kay. Does the woman study in Harvard University? No, she doesn't.
From our high school.
Yeah. At that time, everyone doubted her possibility to enter a university. But look at her now. She proved them wrong.
Well, if she could do it, why don't you try?
Try what?
Did the man and the woman study at the same high school? Yes, they did. What did everybody doubt about Mary Kay? They doubted about her getting into university successfully.
Try applying for a scholarship to study abroad. Melbourne University has always been your dream, right?
Yeah, but it's hard. I'm afraid I might fail.
Oh, come on. Mary Kay is nowhere near as good as you are. All you need now is great determination.
Maybe you're right.
Oh, I believe you can do it. Just go for it, girl.
What is the woman's dream university? It's Melbourne University. What does the woman need to achieve her dreams? She needs a great determination. Okay, students,
this is the end of the lesson. Thank you very much for partaking in this class. I hope you really enjoyed it, and also keep learning, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye. Hello everyone, welcome to Happy English. My name is Michael, and today I'd like to show you the English pronunciation of the S sound and sh sound. So let's start with the basic sound. The S sound is like that forest animal, the snake. And the SH, well, that's what will happen if you talk in the library. Probably the librarian will say shh. So the two sounds are s, like snake, and shh, like don't talk in the library. So the tongue position for the S sound, your tongue should be just behind the point where your top teeth meet the back of your teeth, but don't touch the back of your teeth. And for the sh sound, your tongue should point upwards towards the roof of your mouth. So take a look at the diagrams. On the left is the position for the snake, S sound, and your tongue should be just behind the point where your top teeth meet the roof of your mouth, and right behind your teeth. And for the sh sound, the sh sound, your tongue should point upwards towards the roof of your mouth. Okay? So let's practice some words. First, look at the words on the left side. See, sue, save, sit. And then the words on the right side. She, shoe, shave, shit. Now, some of you are probably wondering, wow, why is the word shit here? That's kind of a bad word in English, or a slang word. You're right, and there's a reason why I put this bad word here, and I'll explain that to you in just a moment. So, one more time, let's practice these pairs of words. See, she, sue, shoe, save, shave, sit, shit. And you've noticed that I'm making the sounds longer than they usually are. Here's what those words sound like in everyday pronunciation. See, she, sue, shoe, save, shave, sit, shit. Okay, let's look at some sentences now using the S sound. I see 7 swans. I see 7 swans. Sue said Sam was sick. Sue said Sam was sick. Steve saves stamps and coins. Steve saves stamps and coins. Can I sit here? Can I sit here? So, let's look at that last sentence. Can I sit here? You might use that sentence in a restaurant or a coffee shop. But be careful, because if you pronounce sit with the SH, well, the sound is, can I shit here? And I don't think anybody wants you to shit here. So, can I sit here? Can I sit here. Now let's look at some sentences with the sh sound. She should shake it. She should shake it. We shop for shoes and shirts. We shop for shoes and shirts. Should Tosh shave his mustache? Should Tosh shave his mustache? Shelley should clean the shed. Shelley should clean the shed. Alrighty, and finally, I'd like to show you some sentences that have both sounds. Sue shops for Sam's shoes. Sue shops for Sam's shoes. Steve should see the shimmering scene. Steve should see the shimmering scene. Steve shall